Alright guys, Hayzink here, welcome back to the channel for another Street Fighter Duel video. So in this one, we're going to have a look and see if Gouken is a unit that's worth getting your panties in a bunch over, and if he is someone that you should want to summon. I'll preface this by saying that he might well be, but I still think it's worth waiting. It's just my opinion, right? Let's go and have a look. So, we'll start off the way I always do when I do my videos. I like to look at their passive first, because sometimes their passive can make their entire kit better, and seeing that at the start changes how I feel about everything moving forward. So, let's look at his passive. Upon receiving fatal damage, gain Caution, recovering 20% max HP and becoming invincible for 2 seconds. Also consume all stacks of Steel Thunder and gain a shield equal to 10% max HP per stack of Steel Thunder consumed. And Void Power. The shield cannot be dispelled, can only trigger once per battle. Increase Conscience HP recovery 30% of max HP. Upon gaining Steel Thunder, gain a shield equal to 5% of max HP for 10 seconds. When an allied fighter receives fatal damage, protect that fighter with the power of the Void, granting them invincibility for 2 seconds and healing them for 20% of max HP. Also consume all stacks of Steel Thunder on that fighter, granting them a shield equal to 10% max HP per stack of Steel Thunder consumed. And 1 Void Power. The shield cannot be dispelled, can only be triggered once per battle. Can still trigger if Gouken is defeated, but does not trigger if he is in attack position, right? So he's got to be in the field. Steel Thunder reduces damage received by 3%, increases crit resist by 3% when attacked, reduces damage taken by 3% at base attack, lasts until the battle ends, stacks up to 10 times. Void Power increases damage dealt by 5% when increasing crit damage by 5% when attacking, increases damage dealt by 5% of base attack, lasts until the battle ends, stacks up to 10 times. So, what does this mean? It means he's a sustained monster. He is a sustained monster. He will keep himself alive, he will keep your team alive, he will make everyone take less damage. He's a beast, right? He is a beast. If you've done the trial yet, you know he's a beast. Maybe not necessarily for dishing out damage, but for allowing people to live, which, to be honest, you've kind of got to say is one of the most important things in the game. He is definitely top tier. There's no denying it, right? He's definitely top tier. We've seen it. You've seen it. If you've done the trial, you have seen it, right? So let's look at the rest of his kit to see what else this man does. His super combos can be unleashed once the super combo gauge is filled. Unleashes Shin Hadouken, dealing thunder damage equal to 630% of attack to a target with a 100% base chance of inflicting shock. Gain 1 Steel Thunder upon unleashing. Gain 2 Steel Thunder upon unleashing. Increases the skill's crit rate by 50% if Void Power is active. Target takes thunder damage. Right, we'll move on from that. Next one, Combo 1. Now, see this? It says here, when this skill is in position 1, the combo chain, it will be activated when a teammate unleashes a super combo. Now, that isn't what I've seen. He is not a trigger character. See, it says the same here. When the skill is in position 2 in the combo chain, it will be activated. Alright, sorry, I'm reading it wrong. Right, it's fine. Right, forget me. He's not a trigger. He's not a trigger, right? Plain and simple, that's it. He's not a trigger. The word in the translation, the machine translation on the other version made it look like he was a trigger, but he's not, right? Okay, moving on. Unleash Hadouken, dealing damage equal to 396% of attack to a target with a 40% base chance to inflict shock. Each stack of Steel Thunder increases the skill's damage by 5%. Each stack of Steel Thunder increases the damage by 7%. Increases damage by 50% if Void Power is active. Increases damage by 70% if Void Power is active. Final one. Oof. Deals damage at 648% of attack to a target. Gain 2 Shield Thunder. Upon unleashing, grants the teammate with the lowest HP percentage 1 Steel Thunder. Grants all teammates 1 Steel Thunder. Right, so he makes everyone not be able to take damage, plain and simple, right? But you don't even need to use him actively. Passively, he's going to do that. He's going to make everyone just be able to live, right? He's going to work against bosses. He's going to work against PvP. He's going to work against story. He's going to work in every mode. The reason being, he's going to allow the people on your team that you want to live and do damage, live. Simple as that. You guys know already that when you get to fight bosses, there comes a point where it ramps up, massively ramps up, and you'll just get one shot, right? This is the type of guy that will mean that you can go that 1 round longer, and 1 round longer in these fights could be an absolute colossal difference to your score. right? Absolutely massive. In PvP, Final Showdown and stuff like that, he's going to be an absolute bitch to deal with, right, if you don't have him. Okay, I'm not saying he's going to be the new Bison, but when people understand how to use him correctly, he could definitely be up there, right? We'll look at his equipment and then we'll look at his vehicles. When HP falls below 70%, 40% or 10% max HP for the first time, there is an 80% chance to gain 1 Steel Thunder, again, helping you live. When he's in the assist position, he will give 2 Steel Thunder and 2 Void Thunder to the people he's supporting. When he unlocks 10, allied fighters HP falls below 70, 40 or 10, there is a 40% chance to grant them 1 Steel Thunder. Can still trigger if Gouken is defeated, but doesn't trigger if he's in a tag position. Unleash Hadouken level 3 for every 4 Steel Thunders, so he's got a kind of trigger skill. That is considered a trigger skill, yep. Unlocked at level 30, triggering Kongoshin no longer consumes Steel Thunder stacks. Jesus Christ, so you get him to plus 30, he's just going to be crazy, right? Look at his garage, what does he do? Upon triggering Kogoshin, gain 2 Steel Thunder, the maximum shield will be obtained no matter how many stacks of Steel Thunder are active. Can use the power of the Void to protect an allied fighter from freighter damage once per battle. When using Void power to protect an allied fighter, also grant the fighter 2 Steel Thunder. So protect them from fatal damage, then when they take fatal damage you'll revive them. I mean, if you want to push content, especially like with multiple teams now, and in the story needing multiple teams, this is your man. Bosses, even if you're not going to be using him in the actual combo chain, he's going to keep people alive with what he's got in his kit. He's going to keep people alive. He's going to do what I said a second ago. He's going to give you that extra turn, maybe 2, who knows, because he's giving you a hell of a lot of damage protection as well, never mind reviving you with the shielding and stuff. He's crazy good. That's it. I mean, he is crazy good. Off the top of my head, I don't actually think they've changed that much about him from the other version. I mean, this stuff, I don't think they've got vehicles. I'm not sure, but I don't think they've got vehicles. No, they have got vehicles. They have. I don't know how his vehicle kit compares because I wasn't able to see that. But I hate throwing about the term broken, right? I don't necessarily think he's... I mean, he might be. He's up there, he's top tier, like 100% he's top tier. I mean, just being on your squad, even if you're not actively using him, just being there, he is going to help you push content, which ultimately should be the barometer you use when going for a unit or not. So, is he worth summoning? Yes. Should you summon him? Probably, to be honest. Should you do it now? I think it's entirely up to you guys. I'm personally going to wait to see what happens with the pity situation and the collab that's upcoming, and if those units don't displace this unit, then I'll go for them. But the thing to remember is, he's here like Akuma, like Evil Ryu, he's here forever now, so you can slow roll this, you can take your time, you don't have to bust a nut going for him now. But is he worth summoning? Absolutely. Absolutely, he's top tier. Anyway, I've been Hayzink, thanks for watching, and I'll catch you in the next video.